Darren, let's talk a little bit about tonight. Getting to host an international friendly, coming away with a draw, and getting to see some minutes from everybody.
Yeah, you know what I'm most proud about is we had 9 teenagers play tonight, and they all did great. 11 homegrowns. You know, Grafton Call made his debut as a 16-year-old. You know, Landon did that a couple of years ago, and Simon Fitch did it a few years ago against Swansea. So, you know, we're committed to it. I thought the kids did great. Solid result. A little unlucky on their goal, but I got to look at it. But I think Melvin's goal was on, so great result for us.
Awesome. I talked to Beckett about this as well, but he, Landon, James, and Griffin all got to start tonight. All 4 that have gone pro from the academy programs. Talk a little bit about what that meant.
Yeah, man. Listen, we're bullish. You know, people want to hammer me because we don't always win games, but this is a project, and to have 4 guys that have come through our youth system start as pros against the team that was in La Liga last year and beat Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, you know, what a dream for them. I mean, not everybody's doing what we're doing. We're committed to it. You're going to see more of it.
And as you mentioned, Grafton got his first minutes tonight. What'd you see from him?
Yeah, that'd be great. You know, there was a play on one of the sets in the near post where he was a little jumpy on what his role was, but outside of that, I thought he did great. Completed most of his passes, was good 1v1, so he's gonna get there.
What does a match, you've alluded to it already, but what does a match and a matchup like this just do for exposure for the club to be able to play a side that was in La Liga last year with a lot of homegrown talent on the field?
Yeah, awesome. Like, we're lucky and grateful, thanks to Rob and Cam for putting it together, and thank you for them for coming over. You know, we're bullish also in trying to sell players. You know, we're trying to help these guys that play tonight. We want them to move on. That's what the future of this whole thing is. Sell them on, make money, make our club bigger and better. So to have that exposure, to play against guys that played against, you know, teams in La Liga last year, that's rare. Our kids are lucky.
I heard Mika talk a little bit about the relationship with FC Cologne a couple of months ago. Obviously a relationship with the Leganes, being able to set this up. What does that do for the Kickers to have those international relationships with clubs around the world?
At first, I mean, Mika is a godsend because he's connected. I mean, I'm a connected guy, but between us, there are so many clubs that we're doing this with, and Mika's done an awesome job of connecting Richmond United, the U20s, and that whole programming there. So the more that we network and the more that we have visibility, all we need is one of these kids to pop and go play somewhere, and it's going to turn into a factory, and that's what we want. We want all these Richmond kids to play for us and then go overseas, whether it's Cologne, whether it's in La Liga, we don't care.